All right, we are live, CJ. Welcome. If there are any early birds to our stream, welcome in.
Welcome on in. It's a beautiful Wednesday here. Nice, cool, maybe a little rainy Wednesday where I am. I hope everybody out there, it's a beautiful day for you as well. Austin, how's it looking out there where you are?
You know what? It is a bit muggy, cloudy, foggy, whatever the word is. Overcast. Yeah. It's nice out though. It's a pretty good in between, not hot or cold. You know, I love.
That's good. That's right where you want it.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely, I am all for that. But yeah, it's
awesome.
a good day here, and I'm pretty excited to hop into some humanity. This is a good excuse for us to kind of play through the story mode and check out what is happening in user stages with whoever is in chat with us. So.
Back to Humanity Land. Yeah, people who are just joining us, Humanity available on PS5, PS4, and Steam. You can download a demo of the game on Steam right now if you like. Plays really well on the Steam Deck, if I do say so myself.
Absolutely.
But, we're going to hop right into some story mode stages and kind of continue our journey in story mode.
Yeah, let's do it. We left off on a pretty tricky level last stream.
We did.
With reverse course, which is, I think, one of the hardest stages in story mode, personally. You have, like, some tricky stages like Goldie Mine, but this, I feel like, is the hardest, like, classic puzzle stage. Or one of them in the Humanity story
I agree.
Mode. Yeah.
Goldie Mine, you can feel like you can cheese it pretty much. Reverse course, you can't cheese it.
No, not that I'm aware
There's no
of.
cheesing this course.
Well,
right?
I think there was a cheese brought up in the last stream regarding pushing people around, but that feels extra cheesy. That's like beyond my cheesiness.
That's expert cheese, not just kind of fumbling through. Like when I cheese stages, I'm just fumbling through them, especially in user stages. But so let's start with Missing Link. In sequence 3 here, these stages are more puzzle based. You lay out all the commands before hitting the start switch and letting people go. So right now they're kind of in suspended animation here. And this stage is quite a bit of a challenge as well, because you have a pushable block area here. You have to get these two pushable blocks over to this area, and then have the people somehow route around them.
Yeah, this is a tricky one. There's also a remix of this in our community user stages. If you are looking for an extra challenge, it's one of the. I don't know if I ever solved it, but there is a stage remix of this by Knighting, our top dog. Have you played that remix?
Yeah,
it's pretty tough.
I played it. I've never finished that one either. It's very, very tough. I think requiring some super pro strats.
Yes, like things like overflow, which is a high level concept within our community.
Indeed.
I'm a little distracted because I don't usually have the highest graphics on when I play. I was just noticing reflections that I don't notice. The Shiba, there's a reflection in the stacked movable block there. But yeah, beautiful game. Oh yeah, there we go.
Let's zoom right in. Let the Shiba look at itself in the mirror. Oh, that looks so cool.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever noticed that. Maybe because I'm usually trying to solve the puzzle, whereas now I can take a back seat and look at what's happening.
We're rarely zoomed in that far.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah. Unlike Reverse Course, this is a stage I'm much more familiar with. During development, this stage didn't change really at all.
Mm-hmm.
So, not like Reverse Course, which was added at the end. So I have not played it as much as I played this course.
Yeah,
so
I also feel familiar with it. Probably because I spent hours trying to solve that user stage. But
there's that too.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have the people split up here and have sort of two routes going. And now when these people turn back into this pushable block, they will push it out, and then the other group will push that forward.
Yeah, it looks like they reconvene at that turn command you're standing on right now. So got a big horde of humans pushing this block around. And yeah, CJ, you're a pro. Looks like you got it done right away.
Got it in one go. Unlike Reverse Course, which last time we did story mode, I think it took a half dozen tries.
This makes me want to watch the I need to get reconnected with the state of the speedrun status. Makes me wonder how they place the commands so quickly on this stage.
Yeah, there are some really amazing feats in that speedrun, in some of those speedrun attempts.
But yeah, that is Missing Link, one of the branched out stages here, so they maybe get missed on people's first playthrough unless you're the full Goldie completionist from the start.
Which I generally am.
Yeah.
Are you as well? Are you the type of person to try to get all the Goldie before the end of a game?
I certainly was on my first playthrough. I definitely wanted to check out every stage and figure out how to get every Goldie. That's just the kind of person I am as well. I feel like a lot of people do resonate with that play this kind of game, and just puzzle gamers in general. Like, if you're going to seek out a puzzle game like this, you're going to try to challenge yourself, right? So
true. Okay, 10 out of 10. This is another start switch stage. This one has some other elements to it, though. We've got conveyor belts, and then we have these little transport blocks as well, that it matters what direction you go into them, because that's the direction you're going to come out of the connecting blocks. So you see that connecting block over there on the other side of the stage. If I walk the Shiba in, it kind of walks out from the other direction. We can do a little jog back and forth.
I think that's the only mechanic right now that's unique to story mode.
I think so. Yeah, it is not available in user stages at this point.
Yeah, maybe that and the giant other.
The giant other. That's right. We'll get there, Austin. You're previewing features that are not available to us yet.
Giant other, what?
Giant other? What are you talking about? All right, so these people, when I hit the start switch, let's just see what happens when I hit the start switch. Okay, these two people start walking. So that arrow there kind of appeared, became real, when I hit the start switch and started these two robots moving, they're going to walk off the edge, because right now, after you hit the start switch, you can't place any more commands.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of helpless there. I must restart and see if I can place the correct commands. And we only have 12 commands to place as well, so limited commands, making this a little bit more tricky than your typical stage.
Yeah, I think the limited commands kind of forces the player to make clever use of the warp rather than turning around everywhere within the stage. I guess you need to make use of the warp to deal with the conveyor belts as well, right?
That's true, yeah. Because we have to kind of get around those conveyor belts. Let's see. I'm going to use this conveyor belt. The people are going to walk in, grab this Goldie. We want them to kind of walk around, and we're sort of gathering up because the goal on this stage has a 10 on it. That means we need 10 humans to walk to that goal.
Mm-hmm.
Each of these little groups that is encased in glass right now is a group of 2, so there's 5 groups of 2, so we need all of those people to come with us to the goal. And the only way we're going to be able to do that by routing people through here, try to pick them all up along with the Goldies at the same time.
Mm-hmm. And what's tricky about this routing is that you got to keep your route kind of clear of other turn commands, right? So with the start switch stage, you're not able to remove any turn commands following pressing that start switch. So you need to make sure that you don't run into your pre-existing path at some point, or else it's just going to loop.
Yeah. I think that was the 12th command, so I think we've got a possible solution here. Let's see if I did it on the first go.
Yeah, it looks pretty clean to me. I believe the stage had some alternate names. I can't remember if it was from us or a user stage, maybe a remix or something, but I believe there was an idea of calling this like the bus driver or bus stop or something like that.
Yeah.
Because it reminds me of, you're going around picking up the students, I suppose, in this case, but
yeah, they're gonna walk through there and come out over here.
I like the music
Get
on
the
this
speed
stage.
up to get them walking a little faster. One of the things I really like about the start switch stages in this game are that you can plan out just like this and kind of watch your creation, watch your path play out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely.
I like that. I appreciate that type of gameplay. So I appreciate the amount of user stages that we've gotten that use the start switch mechanic.
Mm-hmm. And looks like that will be all 10 humans plus the Goldie. Or Goldies, rather.
2 Goldie.
Curious if there are any alternate solutions to this stage, but that looked pretty clean, in my opinion.
Thank you. Let's move on to the final stage in this sequence.
I think it's been a while since I played this stage, so this might feel like solving it for the first time again.
Yeah, this is another one that kind of went through a bunch of iteration.
Yeah.
During development, and then landed on what it is now. The trick here, of course, is that we have these 4 block switches in the middle that can only be triggered by these pieces that are on the stage. The good thing is that this piece right here, this sort of group of 3, is all one block. So it can be pushed all together. But that also makes things tricky because you have to figure out the right positioning for that block and then pointing people towards the goal. So we see those 2 goals over there. And then there's 2 gates over here, I'm assuming, and we can hit the free look camera to see those gates right there will start. They'll activate and people will start flooding out of them as soon as all 4 of these block switches are pressed. And then they will walk into the goal over there.
Yeah, and then you only have your 7 turn commands, so I guess in this case...
this is another limited command.
Yeah, and that's really what makes this stage tricky, is I feel like in my attempts to solve this stage, I did run into that 7 turn command limit a few times. Because otherwise, there's, I feel like, plenty of easier solutions, but the 7 makes you kind of have to go into the direction that the developers intended.
True. Very true. And we have these transport blocks as well, the teleport blocks that will help out a little bit. Kind of wondering how to do this in 7 steps. Let's just start laying commands and see where we go. All right, if we collect this Goldie, push this block into the first slot, fall down into the pit with the transport, and start walking this way.
Yeah, you will maintain that cardinal direction, I suppose. So you'll keep walking north in this case.
Yeah. Now, I haven't dealt with this Goldie here yet. Let's see. Oh, actually, maybe I want to deal with that Goldie first.
Yeah, in some ways the Goldies are hints, right? It's like, oh, how can I actually get this Goldie, but maintain some kind of pathway to solve this puzzle? So it might be a clever placement of the Goldie there to be like, oh, maybe you should somehow navigate over here to solve the puzzle.
Could be. Let's see. Okay, so if I walked here, the Goldie, then I'd come out this side. This doesn't seem right, though. Maybe I should get the group of 3 first, but then that'll block the transporter.
Oh,
so
that's
I don't
right.
know if I want to do that.
So the group of 3 needs to be last, I feel like.
The group
I guess
of
it
3
doesn't
needs
have
to be last.
It seems that way at first impression.
It does seem that way, yeah. Oh, let's see.
It does make me wonder if there is a way to solve this without ever using the warp in the center. So say you did do the group of 3 first and just walked across it or something like that.
There can't be, right?
Yeah, it seems like you would use too many turn commands. I would love to see a remix of this stage. I guess there's the warp command. Maybe you could be clever and use some kind of like fans to push you to where the warp is, but
I think I've got this wrong.
Well, one thing to do is kind of like see it play out, right?
That's a good point.
So do a little bit of trial and error. See the status of your current solve. So you only have 2 turn commands.
2 turn commands left.
Oh, it looks like you loop.
Yeah, I kind of set up a loop there.
Yeah, I think we need to make use of the warp to mitigate placing extra turn commands, right? Because somehow you can have them just going in the direction they need to be.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I guess that Goldie is tricky next to the warp, because it seems like that would force a turn command somehow.
It would. So let's see. Where should we turn first then?
One option, I guess, to get that Goldie by the warp is, so the first turn could be to place the humans into the warp in the center, if that makes sense. So right now they're heading directly into one direction. If you turn them right into the warp, you can just turn up. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you're suggesting I do something like this.
Yes, I think that's kind of an interesting way to approach it.
Okay.
And then, yeah, if you push in that block, that would nicely line up with that Goldie there.
There we go. Okay. And then let's see what happens here. Push that. Come out here. Okay. And now we have two more commands we can push this in. So let's push.
Yeah. I think this is it.
Push that there and then up.
That goes right into the goal.
Okay. Give it a go.
Of course, those switches should enable the other gate to spawn so that those goals do reach their fulfillment. They turn green.
Yes.
Got our neon Shibas.
Neon Shibas. Coming out of the transporter. Looks good.
Yeah, I feel like the placement of the Goldies definitely helped me kind of map that out. It's like,
yeah.
What is the best way to grab that Goldie next to the warp? And that seemed like it showed a more efficient path in my head. So definitely something to look out for. Maybe the Goldies aren't always going to be hints. They're maybe going to be adding trickery to some stages or like a higher difficulty path. But in this case, it seemed to help.
That is for sure. Yeah, I think we got it.
That's a really satisfying solve.
That is. And the Goldie walked to the goal, and we're good.
Very nice.
Excellent.
That should be the end of sequence, I believe 3, right? Yeah.
Sequence 3. I'm sad to see it go. Because sequence 3 is awesome.
Although competition is a nice... it's kind of where things, at least story-wise, kind of change up a bit, introducing the others, right?
That's true. Yeah. And like last week, we were talking about Winner Takes All being an amazing stage, which it is. We'll be playing that in sequence 4. So let's kick it off.
Yeah, last week we had Court Lalonde on, I believe. I hope I'm saying that name right. And that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was super fun. I haven't gone back to the Falcon stage and tried to
good point.
It yet.
Yeah, I wonder if Court's gone back to it. Maybe one of us might need to kick that off.
Yes. Okay. Who are these people? The others. They're different from the people, but also the same. They share no common language or culture, but they are exactly alike in one important respect. The others prize Goldie just as much as the people do. Obsessed, all of them, to a degree I've never really understood, to be honest. But I digress. Your job here is the same as before. Guide the people to the light and Goldie along with them. Ooh, what's this? A gleaming pillar of golden light shone down. It's a Goldie goal. That means I have to get the Goldie into that goal. No amount of people will trigger that goal. It has to be a Goldie.
And no matter who you are, you like shiny things, whether you're, in the case of this game, people or others.
Yeah. Oh, the others are getting riled.
I like their animations.
Others aren't going to like that. No, they are not.
They're covering their faces with 2 hands, very upset that you took that Goldie.
Oh no, what did I do? Ah! I can't go that way because the others are there.
Yeah.
We don't want the others to get the Goldie.
If our humans run into the others will steal our Goldie, depending on the volume of their mass, right? There's a bit of a clash sometimes where it's like, oh, I'm taking it back, they're taking it back. But yeah, in this case, you will want to avoid crossing the other's path to maintain your Goldie and get to that Goldie goal.
Oh, that little guy's walking off.
I like that skin. So right now I have a randomizer on with all the skins unlocked if you want to see some of the possible unlocks and combinations that you can have in story mode.
This is a good one. I like this one.
Yeah, this one reminds me of like the little aliens in XCOM. But all right, very nice.
That was our first meeting with the others. Won't be the last.
No, will not be the last. And things may heat up as this game progresses. May or may not.
That's right.
You know, maybe maybe the others and humans will meet and settle their differences.
They'll be best friends?
Yes, exactly.
All right, what do we got here? So this is an interesting level. There's a Goldie goal in the center here. We've got like a flood of others coming our way here. They're probably going to go to this door here. So if they kind of stretch out all the way there, they're blocking this Goldie goal. I wouldn't be able to get there with them blocking it. Should we see what happens when I run into the others? Because maybe I just want to walk straight to the goal. Is this going to work?
Man, this stage must be really easy.
I know.
Oh, and there we go. I think, yeah, there's a little bit of a clash here because the others will be turning. Looks like they did snatch it. And if that goalie reaches they have others will have an end gate in that situation, and the Goldie is gone forever into the black hole.
Gone forever. So we have to restart because we need that Goldie. I guess there were 2 Goldies on this stage, but I wanna finish this with all Goldies. No Goldie left behind.
I don't think I've ever seen this color combination here.
This is an interesting,
yeah.
Cell shaded robot skin.
I might steal that one for my next stage creation.
That's pretty good look.
Which, by the way, yeah. So all of the skins and models that you unlock in the story mode, you can use for your stage creations, and players will also have the same skin and look when they attempt to play your stage.
Yeah. So you can kind of use it to tell a story visually in your stage?
Yeah, exactly. So, like, for example, people like to make alien-looking human model and skin combinations for the Cosmos stage background, right?
Yes.
To give it a space feel.
A lot of the big head model with the silver color there on that background. Let's see. So now I've got the 2 Goldie. I've got this pushable block here that is kind of jutted forward when I hit the people switch here. And I think we need to use this block. Looking at the title of this stage, Blockade, I think that's a hint.
Yeah.
We need to create a blockade so that the others can't get our precious Goldie.
Yeah, it looks like
then
there's
walk them into
2 options here. So I guess you could direct your humans into that conveyor belt, right, and push it off directly into the gate. It looks like there is a hole under there, and the others do push the pushable blocks as well, right? And the other option there is the divot that you have kind of focused over right there, and it looks like if you push it into that divot, that will kind of close off the other's path.
Yeah. I think we should give that a shot. Let's try it. what's going to happen.
And humans can fall up to 2 blocks in length, so they should be able to fall onto this platform. And looks like that directs you nicely into our Goldie goal here.
Perfect. Look at that.
I feel like this stage can kind of trip up people their first time. It does introduce some new ideas, right? Like with that blockade, climbable walls, and interacting with the others further to probably see how your Goldie gets stolen, right?
Yeah.
All right, clean. Oh, this one definitely trips out a lot of people. Yes, we can definitely cover some concepts in clean sweep.
Because now we're introducing pushable fans to the mix with the others, and what they can do when combined with a path of others.
I believe CJ and myself have seen some crazy cheeses for this stage with people that just are oblivious to this pushable fan block.
Yeah.
And they try to brute force their way through this with just a mass of humans.
And sometimes it works.
It does work sometimes.
It works.
It's like, oh my goodness. But yes, definitely pay attention to the fan there that is attached to a pushable block.
Yes, you can push this.
That may save you a headache.
Might just. What's it doing to our others? It's kind of pushing them off, blowing them off that platform up there.
And it looks like this will clear a path for our humans who otherwise wouldn't be able to make it across. The humans can cross through the others, but the others are likely going to steal your Goldie, right? So you need to try your best not to intersect with the others if you are going to maintain that Goldie. Especially when there's a Goldie goal in play here.
Let's see. Another thing that you can get tripped up by, you can push this pushable block off.
Right. So there's a few ways to approach this. I guess, yeah, that's a good way to do it. But typically, like you just did there, you kind of have a snap turn just to make sure they don't push it off.
Yeah.
So that may take a little bit of real-time practice. Otherwise, you can maybe find a way to push it without having to create that real-time turn if you're worried about it.
Yeah, luckily there are some trees at the end of this path here to stop it from being pushed all the way over. Yeah.
And here we go. Looks like we performed the clean sweep. No others in the way. We don't want those pesky others taking our beautiful trophy. Makes you wonder if we're the bad guys or if they're the good guys. But
they are the rivals.
I feel like we're just trying to keep the riches to ourselves and not sure if we're on the right side here.
I know. We got one Goldie. All right. We can wait and watch the other one walk in here to collect them up. All right. And that's another stage down.
I like looking at this stage in particular. Just the massive others getting blown off there. All right, so we're making our way through Sequence 4 competition. Looks like we have our first deviation here, and these branched off stages tend to be a little more difficult. We'll see if that's the case here.
Yeah, what do we got? What are we looking at? It's a start switch stage. Okay. That's good.
And this one seems like a bit more open and maybe a little less clear or linear in terms of where am I going to be placing my commands, right? So maybe a bit of brainstorming or trial and error is going to be necessary on your first playthrough here.
Yeah, it looks like this is another pushable fan. And the others are going to be walking through here. we need to get our Goldie up here into this Goldie goal. So I think we need to blow the others and prevent them from climbing these walls right here near this Goldie goal.
Yeah, I believe that is the right approach. Otherwise, they are going to climb that wall. One thing you can do, pro tip, is if you check the free look camera, you can see if the Goldies have any turn commands, which it doesn't look. It looks like they'll be going straight to that wall. Sometimes if you open up this free look camera, you'll see commands that are colored black, right? And those turn commands are only for the others.
That's right. All right, let's see. Let's try moving this pushable block. Should I do that first or second, actually?
It seems like you can do it first and maybe loop around for that second Goldie.
What if I
feel like there's definitely more than one way to do this. Kind of like I mentioned at the start. It's not necessarily linear, kind of an open sandbox. Aside from the fact that you are going to need to deviate the path of the others in some way.
True. So what if we have this go right here and we climb up and get the Goldie in the goal? Is this going to work?
Let's try it. That should work.
Maybe?
Depending on the strength of the fan, right? I believe
that's a good point, because it may blow them off right here. It may blow our humans off right here.
That's a good point.
Oh, it did. It did.
That's funny. Okay, that's a good observation here.
So we didn't quite do it, but we're gonna keep commands, maybe adjust a little here.
So, okay.
Well, we're not limited on turn commands, so what if we did...
Oh, wait, do we need to... We could push the block first, in this case.
We could. You want me to push the block first?
I think that would be
the cleanest,
an easier
maybe?
Solution, yeah.
Yeah, probably the cleanest. Let's do that. Let's clear the commands.
Although it does seem like there'd be a fun solution with the fan blowing you up to the top first and then you find your way around. The power is yours to go in whichever direction you'd like here.
Okay, let's try it. Or you know what we could do? We gotta think even more outside the box. Do this. Let's grab the Goldie up here first.
Oh, I like that.
And then... Oh, wait.
You could just grab the Goldie, maybe. And then push it. Yeah, I like that, actually. That's really cool.
Then push the fan over.
I don't believe I've ever solved it in this fashion before.
I'm not sure I have either.
All that experience from us playing user stages is opening our eyes to how to solve these stages differently.
Yeah, that's right.
We got incognito humans. Almost look like others.
They almost do, yeah. They're all business. Grabbing Goldie is all business.
Started to accrue some funds from gathering all these Goldies.
That's right. Oh, we might lose some people. No? Yeah, we might. They're gonna walk off. That's alright. All we need are the Goldie.
I love how the fans interact with people climbing the walls.
Yeah, they really like blow them sideways. But the people keep moving. The people or others keep moving.
They can keep climbing through that, which is quite a feat.
It is.
Need some serious strength to maintain your grip after that.
Yeah.
All right. That is fan service.
Fan service.
What's next in line here?
Should we do one more?
Yeah, I think Cube would be a good one to close it off on, because I feel like A lot of people actually kind of get stuck on this one because it really tests your efficiency in terms of how to navigate this, because it is kind of a racing stage against the others, right? If you want to collect all the goldies.
Yeah, it is. And also a nice homage to Q*bert, the old arcade game, because you got this nice little pyramid made of blocks right there.
Q*bert's a great game. CJ, do you have a favorite old school arcade game?
Pac-Man, of course.
Is it Pac-Man?
Yeah.
I don't know what mine is.
Pac-Man, or maybe Donkey Kong.
I actually got into Pac-Man kind of late in the game because I remember seeing buzz around people being able to like finish the game, right? Like hit the kill screen, and then I'm like, oh, I want to give this a go, and then I tried to learn some of this stuff, but
get a kill screen going on level 256. Let's see.
But growing up, there's a few obscure arcade games that a friend of mine had some arcade cabinets in the garage, and it was
ooh, nice.
Spy Hunter and Commando, and those are great games.
Those are great games, absolutely. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to turn these folks around. Maybe use the branch. Oh, not there. Branch command to get people over here. Maybe
I like that you
here.
are utilizing the jump command in order to navigate quicker, right? Jumping over the climbable walls will increase your speed to get to the top there. And
it will.
With that being said, the others are pretty quick, so you're really going to have to find something quite efficient to get all of the goldies here.
They are, but I think I have this set up now so that I'll be able to grab both when I retry. That's, one of the great things about Humanity is that retry keep commands option. Mm-hmm. So I can keep the commands, and now that I've already kind of set them in motion, I can just kind of watch and see how this route plays out. And hopefully it will be enough.
I always like that this stage kind of has the text, like it's usually cutscene text, so it plays live when the stage starts, right? So it's like you get right into that action.
That's true.
It's almost like kicks up the adrenaline, like it's a real-time race.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think I'm going to turn those people a little sooner and add a turn command here, so when our Goldie get up there, they're good, and I'll remove these two turn commands.
Oh, you killed it on that run.
Yeah, it's all the retry keep commands. That that feature really, really helps the solution in this stage in particular.
Yeah, any stage that is kind of like where you have a limited amount of time or something like that. I guess you can think of retry keep commands as like time traveling in some sense. It's like, I'm going to go back in time with the commands I already have placed, and it'll be much easier for me that time around.
Definitely.
But, okay. Q*bert, looks like we have a different color scheme once we get back to story mode on our next community stream. But, Goldie Mine. I believe Goldie Mine might be
Goldie
one of the
next
Mine's up there. Okay, but we are going to hop into the community user stages, and I believe
my favorite
CJ,
part of the stream.
Yeah, same here. I believe CJ has some stages they want to share from stages we love, and maybe we can see if there's any new arrivals or stages that were shared through our Discord. I saw the TGS 2023 stage, which looked really cool, and looks like it is in the stages we love right now from Gumi.
It is from Gumi, one of the most prolific stage creators we've got. Their stages are all really, really good. And I think, we were just playing sequence 3 and 4 that introduced the others, and sequence 3 is the start switch stage. And if you liked those levels, there are a lot more of those in user stages. Let's say I really liked sequence 3 and I just want to play start switch levels. You can go into user stages, go over to the search tab, and we have a tag for start switch. So let's say I want to play normal difficulty start switch stages. I can do a search just for that.
And selecting that difficulty is a good idea because we have some very hard start switch stages.
We certainly do.
Yeah.
We certainly do. And then the default sort is stages that are highly rated, top rated, that have the start switch as a mechanic. So we can play through some of these. And these are like the best stages using the start switch mechanic.
Very cool.
Perfect. Yeah. Maybe we should try Vacation Pool out of that list.
I don't think I have played this one.
Okay. I'm not sure if I remember the solve. We'll see. See if I remember it.
I like that floating object. I don't know if it ever comes into play, but I definitely love, and this is something I do with my stages, is when creators, it's like, oh, I have extra space, let's try to just visually make this stage look really cool, right? Even with the simplest of puzzles, you can try to get as creative as possible with that extra data space you have, and trying to make it look as awesome as possible within the boundaries you have when it comes to creating a cool.
What do we think this is? Do we think this is like an inflatable ball at the vacation pool?
It reminds me of the Res power-up. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Like the bomb power-up in Res Infinite.
Definitely. They've got like a... What's going on here? There's like a pool. The glass... glass bottom. Alright, so... We've got a start switch here. We've got a 15-person goal kind of up in the air. There's no jump command, only turns. And we've got a pushable block, my favorite, pushable block with a climbable wall all around it.
Yeah, this looks like a... things. Was this from one of our community members? This looks like an homage to Nighting's pool level.
Rooftop pool party, yeah.
Yes.
Very, very similar idea, I think, here.
Yeah, utilizing that. So with the climbable, pushable block, obviously you can't push that, but you can push other blocks into that. So I think that's a cool mechanic that I'm pretty sure is unique to user stages.
It is, yeah. That mechanic is not used in the story mode at all. So let's see. We know now, since you just described that you have to use a proxy block to push the block with climbable walls all over it. We're going to need to use this block right here to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get the people moving this pushable block to here. We can have them go around it and continue pushing it this direction. Then move around it and continue pushing it this direction. It'll kind of start pushing this block here.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to stop, because now we'll have two blocks with us. We want to stop here and get our pushable block in position here. Push it over.
Where are we trying to get this block? Is there a block switch
or something?
Oh, I see. There's a goal. Okay.
The goal, the goal's up in the air, so we have to use the climbable wall to get to it, get our people to it.
I really like the use of the grass on this stage. I feel like it kind of helps you to create a linear path and almost serves as a hint in a way, right?
That's true, because you cannot push pushable blocks onto grass spaces.
Yeah, so that kind of gives you the idea or a hint, like, okay, maybe you should be using your turn commands and using your humans only on these grass paths, which I really like that and the design on this level.
Me too. Yeah, all right, so these two blocks will now begin pushing over here. Guess we need to start going this way.
Oh, this is cool. I really like this. And I like that I'm thinking ahead a little bit here, but It's like some
now
recursion.
What happens?
There's like some recursion use of these first two commands that you placed, right? Looks like you might be able to use that to climb that pushable block if you get that pushable block in place, or the climbable block in place, right?
Yeah, let's say that we now have pushed the proxy block, and the climbable wall block will be here. Proxy block here. You will climb the block with climbable walls at this point. So we need to put a directional on that climbable block, because we will want the people, once they climb this side here, to turn this way. And on the block that has done all the pushing, we will want the people to move right into the goal.
Mm-hmm.
Right up into the goal. And I think this is the solve.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, we can try it out and find out.
If anyone is just tuning in, do not be intimidated by this board right now.
No, it seems like there's a lot going on. Yeah. This seems like quite a difficult puzzle, and it is, not to discount that, but
CJ and I are pros at this point, so don't be.
Yeah, that's true. And
we do kind of lose sense of like how difficult stages are at some point, but the more stages you play, the more you pick up on these concepts. And like we already understood that you likely need to push that climbable block, which might get lost on people to begin with. So, yeah, and if you ever are having trouble with some of these user stages, definitely stop by our Discord. And you can always ask. Sometimes the creators are on our Discord as well and may help you out or give you some hints from their perspective.
It's true. Well, and sometimes people who are playing through user stages find awesome cheeses that were not originally intended by the creators, and you go on Discord and share your, is this how I should really solve this stage? Is this the intended solution? And sometimes you'll get a yes or no out of people who are on Discord.
And same thing if you're a creator. That's a great way to get feedback on your stages and
that's true.
See how people interact with your stage.
We're coming to the end of this. Is it all going to work out? Is our plan going to work?
It looks that way. Very nice.
Looks that way.
This is an awesome stage. I love the use stage of the grass block there to kind of help you create that path. I feel like if the grass wasn't there, I would have been on the stage much longer.
Yeah.
Because it just like opens up the possibilities, and you have to really think through, where you need to push that block. Of course, if you are a creator that wants to challenge some people, maybe eliminating the grass there would help you to create a more challenging stage. But that's awesome. I like that stage.
Or even like if you used limited commands, that would also amp up the challenge as well. All right, let's see. Let's go into the Stages We Love playlist. Now, in user stages, we update the Stages We Love playlist twice a week on Tuesdays and Friday with stages from the past couple days that we think are awesome and that should not be missed. So each update, usually there's about 8 stages added to the list, but there's sort of a running total of 40 stages. So if you're just hopping into Humanity now and you're not sure about this user stages thing, we've got a curated list of 40 stages that you can just hop in and hopefully enjoy. And they're sort of all difficulty levels. You can kind of see underneath each stage thumbnail here, we have a user rating as well as the difficulty of that stage, kind of determined by how many people have played the stage versus how many people have actually completed it. So you can kind of get an idea of what's going to be a normal stage, a hard stage, or an expert stage, which has like a very low number of people who have finished it.
Oh my god, that Space Invader stage looks
Space
cool.
Invader stage. Yeah, maybe we should hop into that one. Space Invaders V2. It's rated hard with 12 completions. Look at this stage.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's just excellent.
It reminds me of we are likely to do it again, but we had a Game Fest kind of playlist in the past, right? Where we encourage users to try to recreate, classic arcade games such as Space Invaders, or we've had like Donkey Kong stages, etc.
Yep.
And we are likely to have that kind of playlist in the future. So if you want to get a head start and then share with us your stages.
I'm kind of amazed that this creator was able to get the movable blocks going together like this. This is great. Oh, I hear shooting off there in the distance. Is this going to make the aliens disappear?
I'm kind of curious what's about to happen here.
Is
this an autoplay then? Looks like
maybe. Oh. I'm not sure.
So it looks like that switch you were on, maybe there's a limited amount of humans you can deploy.
Okay. Oh, that's possible. Yeah. What's happening over here?
So maybe you want to time your attacks so that the humans get onto those walkways there.
Oh, maybe.
Which is kind of tricky.
Let's speed up a little bit and see if...
Yeah, is there any switches we missed or anything like that?
I don't think so. I don't see any.
So there's like switches next to the aliens or the Space Invaders in this case. Did all those get activated? Let's see. Looks like there's one there that did not get activated on the corner.
One in the corner.
Or both corners in this case.
Both corners, yeah.
So we may need some clever timing. It looks like, okay, so see our spaceship stopping?
Yeah.
It looks like we can maybe try to time it so that we can push our humans at a specific moment using the switch in the beginning.
Let's give this another shot. Now, are you saying I should step on the dog switch when we're at a stopping place here?
Yeah, I
suppose. Is that what you're suggesting?
There might be a little delay. Yeah.
Well, do I even really need to stop?
I think so, because there may be a limited number of humans, right?
Right.
I think as long as you can get those, so the ones that didn't work properly were the corner ones, right? So as long as you can get enough humans into those corner switches, you might be able to just autoplay it from there.
Let's try it. Hearing some fighting going on. Did we get the last? Let me pop out. Did we get the last one?
Not quite yet. We did get. Looks like we got one of them so far. Oh, it's blurry.
That's blurry.
I think we've only gotten one so far.
One?
So
one.
Each have a quantity, it looks like.
Okay.
We did do quite a dent on this one that you're pushing into right now.
We did make a dent, yeah. Not here, though. Oh, shoot.
Oh. Oh, is it time then?
It's not enough.
That's interesting.
Interesting. So this time I missed a couple.
We had some gates there with a lot of humans.
We did.
So if you look at it, it looks like some have less than others necessary to complete it. That one's pretty heavy. Like, this one is light, so you don't need to put too many humans down this path. This is kind of tricky.
Yeah, do we think it is timed?
I think it's just, I don't think it's timed. I think you just need to be careful with how you distribute your soldiers here.
Yeah.
Ethio Hacker, welcome in from YouTube. Ethio, are you a humanity player? Have you made your way into user stages, or are you working through the story mode? If not, we have a free demo on Steam.
Yeah, we do. Looks like we have one of the buttons pressed. Oh, shoot.
No, it must be timed then.
It has to be timed.
In that case, I wonder how we missed it the first time.
I know. Maybe we weren't quick enough to just move forward.
Okay.
Let's see.
The clear rate is fairly low though, so I wonder.
It is low.
Wonder what's going on here. Okay. That's the problem corner there.
That is the problem corner, yeah. I wanted to make sure.
Because it's also the last one on the animation, right?
Yeah. Ah. How can this be?
Yeah, this is interesting.
This is hard.
So we aren't making a stage right now. We're playing a user stage. So within Humanity, there is user-generated content where you can create your own puzzle stages. Although this is much less of a puzzle stages and shows the wide variety of stages possible when you give UGC creators a certain set of tools. But yeah, right now we're trying to solve a Space Invader level from our community and struggling to figure out the optimal solution here.
We are. I'll give it one more try and then
okay,
we'll gong out of here.
Hello, Ferox. Ferox, have you played this stage yet?
Oops.
It does have a fairly low clear rate, probably for reasons we're running into. Trying to figure out how to clear these corners, or these far left and far right switches.
Corners are the really hard ones.
Yeah. It seems like it's on a timer, but it's hard to tell.
Wonder if we have to do them in a certain order.
Oh, maybe.
Like, what is connected to this line?
I think you're on the right track, because right when that switch ended, we activated that switch. It's hard. It could be hard to backseat, but you activated the second from the far right switch, and then your switch disappeared. So you might be on the right track in terms of like doing it in the right order. Looks like our free look camera isn't helping us all that much with that web of strings. How about we try doing the corners first?
The corners first. That's a good idea. Let's try that.
We're committed at this point.
Like, I wonder if it doesn't disappear until you have defeated one of the groups and like pressed one button. Like, if that's the
Oh, I see kind of what you're saying. Yeah, because there is like a walk distance, right?
Yeah, there's a walk distance.
So there's a buffer if you want to not activate any switches yet, right?
Yeah.
I like that idea. So,
well, let's try. Let's try it. Might not work.
Like they're still walking on that corner we activated, right? So.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Although now
maybe we can just autoplay from here and see what happens. We do have that other large group on. Okay, I'm going to go from 1 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 lines there. There's a large group on 3 and 5 as well. But the autoplay might work this time because we already started on the corners. So look, they're about to activate switch number 2. And let's see if it gets rid of your attack.
It didn't.
Oh, not yet. Okay. We might be good then.
That's 2.
I think we have enough.
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure once they get to the end here that we'll be okay.
Will we be? How many clears did this have? It only had like 4, right? Or was it 8?
Around 10 out of like 180.
Okay.
Patience is rewarded for this stage. There we go.
So that worked.
What are we missing? Are we missing something?
Did we miss one?
Let's see.
The slow.
It's a massive stage.
Right here.
We have all the switches.
We do have all the switches. That's all of them, right?
Yeah. What are we missing? Is there something simple we're missing, like a dog switch or something?
What's up here? No, nothing. A dog switch?
Or
I don't see one. Do you?
A timer that we had to do it in? I am curious. It's kind of a well put together stage in that sense, but
yeah,
it can be hard to determine what's happening exactly. Okay, so something's attached to those. So blocks can form there. In the free camera, what were those attached to? Let's see. It looks like they're attached to those switches.
No, there's like a multi thread here.
I'm guessing then that it's like you have to do it in a certain amount of time to add to the difficulty even further.
Oh no.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. Well, we'll leave that one for now. That's just one of the very challenging stages.
Yes.
I think that was expert, right? Didn't that have expert difficulty?
It was either hard or expert.
Yeah. And
looks like hard right now. Yeah.
Rightfully so. It's hard. Okay. How many people finished that one?
12
out of 190. Okay.
Probably very close to that expert difficulty, but not quite. Expert is truly expert.
Yes. Let's go on the other side to an easier stage.
Mm-hmm. And one thing
Gateway to Nowhere.
Yeah, we try to have easier stages towards the front, right? So that people don't get too intimidated or turned off right away. But
that's true.
Yeah, so Gateway to Nowhere.
Gateway to Nowhere. What do we have here? Big ol' structure with presumably the gateway.
I like the smoke in front of this gateway. This has a Mad Max or
the fog kind of rolling in.
Blade Runner kind of vibe. There we go.
There you go. With 5 person switches to either side and only a branch command. That's an interesting twist here. You know, normally we see a lot of the turn command. to only see a branch command is pretty unique.
That is pretty cool. You know what? I can't recall any stage that's only had a branch command.
Me neither. Except this one. So we got the people moving in a branch towards these switches. What is that? What's that going to do for us?
I was waiting for this door to go up.
I know. I don't think that's what is going to happen at the moment quite yet.
Well, okay. Could we platform maybe to the top? Is there anything else going on above?
Platform to the top? Let's see.
There's a dock switch.
A dock switch. Okay, let's platform to the top and see what we got. We can kind of see the goal there.
I'm so ready for this door animation.
Let's see it.
It's like a massive inviting door. Oh, perfect. Oh, that's so cool.
Do you watch Mystery Science Theater 3000 at all?
Yes, I haven't seen all of them, but yes.
The countdown when the movie sign.
Right.
To that, yeah. There you go. All right. So this is our gateway.
Yeah, that was super cool. I love any animation like that. It just gets me hyped up.
Same. Let's see where the nowhere is that these people are going into.
Looks like there is a switch in there.
Water. There is a switch. What's gonna happen?
There also is a pit. Hopefully our humans will be okay.
Yeah, let's find out. Oh, they fell.
Uh-oh. Well, truly a gate to nowhere. Okay, all right. So this looked like more of an artistic approach there. I really like the idea, that gateway. I assume the creator spent a lot of time on that, so kudos to Deep Slate. That was awesome.
Absolutely, yeah. I really like that stage. All right, let's do some new arrivals. What do you think?
Yeah, let's see what's cooking from our newest creators and newest stages.
Okay. Of course, you can tab over to the library. Gives you a list of different playlists. There you can see all the stages we love stages. You can see the daily 5, which is updated every day with 5 stages kind of from our past features. Mm-hmm. So if you've missed out, maybe you weren't here around the game's launch back in May when we were featuring a lot of stages, but you want to catch up on that, the daily 5 is a really good way to do that. For our new arrivals list, and then some curated lists as well. Playable art has a lot of really fun stages in it. The creator spotlight this week, or last week stretching into this week, is for Coach OT. They recently reached 100 levels created, which is a great landmark milestone there. 100 stages. Now they're over 100 stages at this point.
It's crazy.
But they helped us out. They selected some stages for us to feature, and we chose some of our favorites as well. And then at the end here is the top favorites overall. So these are, since the game launched, the stages that have gotten the most likes. And there are a lot of really great stages in here. So this should almost be your first stop, I think. Like if you're just coming into Humanity, just messing around with the story mode, definitely check out top favorites if you go into user stages, and check out some of these stages because they are guaranteed awesome.
I like how on the top favorites, Gabriel Gray is number 4. We have considered having them on as a guest. It'd be fun to have them on, and maybe I would love to see them get their massive reward all at once for the endorphins. So typically,
this player, created this stage and then left. Like you can see, sometimes when you're a creator that has leveled up, because there's a meta game in both creating stages and publishing stages and playing stages. So there's 2 meta games really in user stages. And if you have a really popular stage, you level up and you get access to these sort of bling adornments for your avatar. And Gabriel Gray has one of the most popular stages. Over 2,000 people have played it, but they don't have any bling.
They haven't logged in since. So they had a lot of stages at launch. They had that were popular, right? So I assume when they head to the create and share tab, they're just going to have this massive XP leveling happening, and I would love to see that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's see. I want to try this Only Up stage. Have you heard of Only Up, Austin?
I have not played this stage yet, no.
Only Up. Well, Only Up is a game that I think it used to be on Steam.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was actually quite popular, but I think the creator recently took it down because they felt too much pressure to have a hit game on Steam like that. So,
interesting.
Kind of similar to the Flappy Bird.
I was about to draw that similarity, yeah, because I actually made a Flappy Bird clone just for practice one time. But Flappy Bird, same idea. Like not every developer, I guess, may want to be in the limelight, and kudos to them, or I respect that decision. But it is kind of crazy when you have a hit game and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna take it down. I'll be like, wait, you got a hit game? What? But yeah, Only Up is a very cool game. I have watched people stream it, and that's a fun game to watch because
you never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, exactly. They could fall the entire way.
Yeah. This is going to be interesting because this is a start switch implementation of Only Up. I assume we're going to want to grab the Goldie here. Let's see. Is this the right way? We're going to jump up.
There might be some different pathways you can take, right? You do have jump and high jump, so.
Jump and high jump. Yeah, let's turn and do a high jump here because we got to get up here. Let's see. Can we make that with one jump? One jump command?
I want to say that's a high jump. I could be wrong, though. Thing is, once you get up here, I don't see
what do you do? It's a start switch stage, so you wouldn't be able to go any further.
Might need to consider a different path.
So this is not
available.
Not the right. So yeah, even though Only Up was taken off of Steam, we have Only Up in Humanity.
Yeah, you can play it here if you were trying to get your fix of Only Up.
We have it.
What's the other game like that? There's Jump Night, and then there's Over It with Bennett Foddy or something like that. Right? Yeah. Those kind of games where you have to keep climbing upwards, and then usually there's a catastrophic fall involved due to difficult platforming.
Yes. Yeah, or next year, that Baby Steps game looks like it'll kind of hit the same.
Oh, okay.
Similar.
It's a pretty fun category of game, if you ask me. I haven't really dedicated much time to those, but I like to watch it because if you have any friends or community streams you like to watch, then there's always a reaction you get from those kind of games. So.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm having a difficult time figuring out.
This is tricky, yeah.
This is where we're supposed to go here.
Because it is a start switch.
It's a start switch stage, so.
How about to the direct right of the start there?
You want me to go to the right directly?
Is there any pathway there? No.
No. This is again kind of leading to nothing.
Oh, I think I see it.
You think you see it?
So if we high jump onto this platform. Not that one, but the one to the right. Yeah. High jump onto that one, then high jump again. It looks like there's a pathway there.
Oh, like this?
Yeah.
Let's try it.
Of course, this is the last one we see.
Yeah. The high jump. High jump.
So with it being a start switch, you can't really remove commands, right? So there can be like ways you can remove commands and put on turns for people to kind of navigate in real time, but we are going to have to be we're going to have to find the optimal route, it seems like. And since we can't switch commands out.
Seems like it. I
think we can, jump and then turn and jump. Turn and high jump.
Turn. I think so. Another high jump.
Yeah.
Okay.
That can be a regular jump.
High jump.
Yeah, this will test your jump knowledge for sure in terms of jump distance.
This is a platforming stage too, because if I fell and had to do all this again, yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of right. You would have to climb up again. So in a way, it fits into the vibe of only up.
It definitely does. All right. I think we can do a single jump here. Turn. I'm really liking the design here, though.
Yeah, the sense of scale is kind of cool, and I always like ascent stages with an ascent like this, right? Or ascending a stage.
Yeah, because we don't see too many of that.
Yeah.
Design.
This is really cool.
Yeah.
I think we got it.
I think so.
Once you kind of determine that first jump path, you can kind of map it out.
Yeah. Oh, and the start switch is all the way up here.
Oh no, because I think we need to
we need to go down and
yeah. Well, maybe we can quickly scale this. Let's see.
Maybe.
Also, we need to grab that Goldie.
So... This is where we were at, right?
Yeah, I think we just need a high jump there, and we should be good.
High jump. Or should we put it there, or should we put it here?
I think. Oh, good question. I would put it right next to. This is a good question because of our time, because we would have to climb it again. Yeah, I would do that personally. I think it should still hit the high jump command up there.
Okay. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it like that. We'll see what happens.
I think I got 300 hours on humanity. I should be good.
Can I make that jump?
Yeah, it looks like I can kind of cheat this time around.
Oh my gosh, too many platforms. Oh shit.
Oh no. Also, you are there's a little latency for CJ, so this might be harder.
There is. Yeah. There's parsec latency. This is messing me up. I have an excuse.
Make full advantage of that free excuse.
There we go.
There.
All right.
I think we got it. As long
now,
as we get to
of course,
this...
I have to jump on this single block over here.
This is like the scariest single block jump of all time.
Yeah.
Typically,
I'm not going to jump back down though, because when you're a ghost dog, you can't do the dive command and dive into the people. So we can just kind of watch this play out from here.
Observe.
Yeah. Let's see if it does it.
Go into screensaver mode.
Yeah.
Do people still have screensavers? I don't think I've ever set up.
Yeah.
You do?
I have screensaver.
I haven't set up a screensaver in a long time. I want to set up a humanity screensaver. That'd be
I
kind of
generally
fun,
don't leave my monitors on long enough for that. There we go. We did it. We beat only up.
Very nice. We should have some community kit screensavers. Be kind of fun. All right. That's a cool stage.
It's a really cool stage.
Yeah.
I foresee that going into stages we love.
I 100% agree. I'd like to see some other stages with that kind of idea. That'd be a fun Discord creation challenge, like ascending stages.
Like ascending stages. Yeah, I like that a lot. All right, what else we got here?
Well, I think we have 5 minutes if we want. If you know any, maybe there might be some short and sweet stages here, new arrivals.
I see something towards the beginning here. What is 21G choice? Let's try that. From Maserata.
Maybe a play on Maserati.
Maybe so. 21G choice. Now, what does that mean? There's 20. So there's a 20 goal there, and there's a 1 human button there. Is that the 21 Goldie choice?
I'm getting an ominous feeling from the stage. Like it's a very important decision.
Me too. We've got follow and we've got turn.
Okay.
Where are the other 20 people? That's what I'm wondering. Is this a pushable block? Oh, I can't push a block with 1 person.
I have a dog switch.
What's that do? Oh.
Okay,
well, that was a problem.
And that, it looks like it opens up the... What was under that?
What did it open?
Switch? Oh, do you have people up here?
Are there 20 people up here?
Oh,
hold on.
It seems that way.
20 people.
Okay. Wait, we're missing something.
Wait a second.
We need to investigate. Oh, there's a Goldie. There's a Goldie involved.
We've cheesed it.
Yeah.
Accidentally. That was an accidental cheese. Let's try that again.
So, 20... Is it 1 Goldie choice? Do you want the 1 Goldie or do you want the easy solve? Is this just a questioning your completionist state, I suppose?
Let's see if we can find out.
I wonder how many people would leave out a stage with that solve.
Well, my other question here is, okay, so we put a person here. What happens?
I assume this block falls. You should be able to get inside there, though. So I think this door also opens, and you can use those people to push the block outward and back.
So do you want me to just do this?
Just run in there, I think.
Just run?
Yeah.
Just do it?
Or,
oh, they got smushed.
Oh, they get pushed up there.
They got pushed. Okay.
That's what happens. Okay.
Oh, that must have been what happened on the other side, too. No?
So on the other side...
Because we were on the other side. Oh. Now there's no dog switch.
So that's the choice. Does that one open up the Goldie? Okay, now I'm getting Inception
where's
vibes
the Goldie?
here.
Where is the Goldie?
Okay, this is cool. Now I'm interested. So, what happened when we did the other switch first?
Can we push this one? There we go.
Okay, we have that.
Okay, now what did that do?
I assume we need to get both block switches to somehow get to the Goldie.
Yeah, let's try this again. Wait, what happened?
Or wait, no, it's a choice. I don't think you can get both. Can you push in those pushable blocks?
Is that an other standing there?
Yeah, were they there before?
I don't think so.
I'm getting a little spooked now.
Getting spooked.
Jump scare.
Jump scare. Okay.
I wonder if you can push in those blocks on the side, right? Aren't those pushable blocks?
They are.
Try the other side.
They are pushable blocks.
I think there was one on the other end.
On the other side too.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what though?
There's also this pushable.
Got an idea. Got an idea. Okay, so that worked. But is this a glass panel? Or can this go in?
I think the dog switch that got covered up because you picked...
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay.
All right, can you push this in? No.
No. I have an idea.
Okay. I'm missing something. This is our final stage, so we can go out with a bang here.
This is it. Okay, so this is a one-person...
Oh, wait, you have the turn command.
Thing. I have the turn command. I wonder if I have to do something where I time it to hit the dog switch and hit the one at the same time.
Yeah, I think that's probably the idea.
Right? So what if we did something like this?
And then just keep an eye on it and try to walk on the dog switch at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I accidentally triggered it.
No, it's still there. Or you mean the... Excuse me, losing my voice.
Yeah.
All right. About... All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, I think you did it. So the humans should be up there.
Oh. Humans are up there.
All the humans. There's a lot of humans up here. Okay.
All the humans. Now wait a second.
That was. Now your blocks are. This is weird. You want to try pushing in those sidewall blocks again? I don't know if there was like any hidden walls or anything, but
we could try it.
Yeah.
Oops. Yeah, let's try it.
What a this is a crazy mechanism here. I'm loving it.
I'm feeling it. Yeah.
I feel like we're trying to lockpick, like
I know
the Goldie safe.
I don't think. No. What could this be?
I feel like we were on the right track. I guess.
I thought we were too.
So the block fell in. Why did the block fall in there? Was it just a timing issue? Because ideally,
it was a timing issue.
I think so. Because you know how there should be another platform that appears, and then the blocks could fall onto that platform.
Okay.
Maybe real quick for science, do you want to check what happens when this one person goes onto the switch? Maybe we can really try to track what's happening here. So, okay, hit the switch, the block falls, and the dog switch should be covered up now.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Did we not time it right? Does it need to be more exact than what we did?
Maybe, I think you could try doing the dog switch first.
First? Okay.
Yeah. I think we had it so that the human kind of came. The human hit the switch before we hit our dog switch, right?
Yeah.
This is funny. I feel like we are trying to get this treasure.
I know.
Okay.
All right, human, you turn your key. We'll turn ours.
We can go. No? That's so weird. Okay. My brain just melted.
Let's try one more thing.
You want to check the
Because
dog switch?
if we do this before that human gets there, what happens?
That one gets covered up too.
That one gets covered up. Because I was wondering, like, maybe, yeah, we need it to fall. We need this block to fall here so that we can push it in.
Right. What happens if we push these humans in? Or we've already done this. I think if we push the block in, then nothing happens, right? Oh wait, is that what summoned the other?
Something happened. Oh, is that? Yeah.
Oh,
is that
there's a gold.
Oh,
all right. Okay, we did it.
So wait, one side was the other popped up, and then this side is the Goldie?
Okay, maybe we just didn't do it in this order last time.
I don't think we did, yeah.
As intended, we solved the puzzle.
We solved it. I think we can say we did it.
Oh, although we're...
Oh.
I think we accidentally glitched out our humans there.
Uh-oh. Oh.
You want to do it one more time for good measure, just to put
Yes.
the nail in the coffin here on the stage?
Yes.
I think given how enamored we are with the stage, we should consider the feature.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So we did that, right? Those people popped up.
I think all we did from there was just push in the switch.
That's all we did. Yeah.
We definitely overcomplicated things.
We did. We were thinking this stage was a lot more complicated than it was, which, you know, is honestly something that happens with humanity a lot.
Yes, that's the humanity experience.
Even through story mode, I tended to like overcomplicate the solve.
Yeah, especially if you
stage.
don't clearly see what was intended, right? Like we were trying to time the switches there, probably because we did the incorrect order at first.
Although, hey, a stage where you had to time that exactly would also be cool.
That would be cool to like unlock. I was thinking like the center would somehow unlock into some animation, so I was like bracing for it. But another idea for another time. I'd like to create some kind of level like that. That'd be cool. Like some kind of like maybe I'll just make a giant safe they have to open. Okay, CJ, I think we can call it there. That was a fun stage to keep us distracted. But
yes,
great. So we will call our
very well done to Maserata as well.
Yeah, Maserata. I'll be on the lookout for more Maserata stages.
Yes.
And yes.
I believe they are a user that follows us on Twitter, a Japanese user.
Oh, okay.
If I remember correctly, because we've featured one of their stages before, and they made a comment. So.
Well, I just dropped a link to the Enhanced Discord in our Twitch chat. I saw Ethio. Thanks for hanging out with us on YouTube. And be sure to follow our Enhanced Experience channel. We typically have guests on here for our Humanity Hub streams. If not, you'll be joined by CJ and myself. We'll be playing through story mode and some of the community features such as user stages and stage creator. I think we were talking about featuring some other stage creators moving forward again, such as our in-house stage creator ambassador, Brian. And maybe some of our moderators or some other community members we may try to feature moving forward. So definitely give us a follow on Twitch. Stay posted on when we're going live in the Discord. And yeah, we're looking to continue supporting this community for as long as we're able to. So
absolutely.
Any other thoughts, CJ?
No, that's it. And if you're out there creating humanity stages, make sure and join the Discord. Put the stage ID in share a stage channel, or tweet it to us, or contact us via social media. I don't know. Some people are still on Twitter. There's Blue Sky. There's Threads. We got accounts on all of those places, so you can do that. And if you haven't already checked out Humanity, you can download the demo on Steam. Try it today. And we'll be back next week.
Awesome. So we'll see you next week. And stay tuned. Thanks for hanging out.